Hello everybody! In this video we'll be looking at the grammar topic in Speak Out Intermediate Unit 5.2. Now I'm going to give you some time to have a look at the overview. Now let's imagine this is me talking to you, Anadolu University and Eskişehir Technical University Prep School students. These are some of the questions I would ask you. Because of the COVID-19 situation, I would assume you don't go out, and therefore you cannot hang out with your friends. And I would ask, you're bored, aren't you? Since we know the virus is more dangerous to the elderly, I would ask, your grandparents don't go out, do they? And because I want the situation to be resolved as quickly as possible, and I want everybody to be safe, I would say, stay home, stay safe. Will you? Question tags are very common in daily conversations. They are used to ask someone to agree with us. Please notice that in this case, tags have a falling intonation. You're bored, aren't you? Or we also use tag questions to check if something is true. Notice this time that tags have a rising intonation because they are real, genuine questions. Your grandparents don't go out, do they? Basically, tag questions mean, right, okay, do you agree? Now we're going to talk a little bit about how to form tag questions. Please note that affirmative or positive sentences have negative tags and negative sentences have positive tags. Also notice that positivity or negativity here is about meaning. For example, he's never been abroad is negative in meaning, so it has a positive tag. To form question tags, you need auxiliary, modals, or the verb be. Also see that tags have pronouns, and they are all contracted. Look at the first question. Your parents can speak Spanish, can't they? In this example, in the tag part, pronoun they is used instead of your parents, and cannot is contracted. To recap, for the same question, you can either have a falling intonation or a rising intonation depending on your purpose. For example, she doesn't like classical music, does she? In this example, I don't know if she likes it or not, so I have a rising intonation. She doesn't like classical music, does she? In this example, I am quite sure she doesn't like classical music, but I would like to confirm. Please have a look at the chart about the exceptions here. In sentences with I'm, use the question tag aren't I. In sentences with the pronoun that or this is the subject, use a question tag with the pronoun it. In sentences with the pronoun those or these is the subject, use a tag question with the pronoun they. In sentences with there is, there are, and on all tenses, we repeat the pronoun there in the question tag. In positive imperative sentences, we use the question tag will, want, would, can't, or could. In negative imperative sentences, we use the question tag will. Here are some other exceptions. In sentences where the pronoun something or nothing is the subject, we use the pronoun it in the question tag. If the subject is nothing, we always use the affirmative question tag. In sentences with adverbs such as never, rarely, we use an affirmative question tag. In sentences with everybody, everyone, no one, nobody as the subject, we use a question tag with the pronoun they and the plural form of the verb. If the subject is no one or nobody, we always use an affirmative question tag. In sentences with let's, we use question tag shall we, Now here are some questions for you to practice with. It's best if you write the questions and answers on your notebooks. Now pause the video and answer the questions. Check your answers. If there are incorrect answers, go back to the previous slides. Here are some more exercises. Again, it's best if you write the questions and answers on your notebooks. Now pause the video and answer the questions. Check your answers. And again, if there are incorrect answers, go back to the previous slides. Here are some ideas for further study and practice. You can do the exercises in your supplementary packs, page 96-97, exercise A. There are also related exercises in Speak Out Extra, unit 5.2, in the link here. There are also some other exercises posted up on Edmodo. For speaking practice, please think about 5 pieces of information about one of your classmates and record your questions. Pay attention to intonation and then send the recording to your classmate. See how many you get right. For example, you're from Izmir, aren't you? This is the end of our video. I hope you'll find it useful. Stay home, stay safe.